Hi, this is Kerrigan McCaddy. I'm here today for MSU's Computer Store to talk about Google Drive. Google Drive is an Office suite software, which means it basically has the exact same functions as Microsoft Office. Google Drive is also very curious in that it's completely free and is cloud software. This means that your documents are always on the cloud and can be accessible anywhere where there is internet. And it means automatic saving for your documents, so no lost document. Alright, let's take a look at some of the functions of Google Drive. Over here in the Create folder, you can see the different basic programs for Google Drive. Document is a word processing software that works very similar to Microsoft Word. Presentation is a tool for presenting that is very similar to Microsoft PowerPoint. Spreadsheet is the same as Microsoft Excel, and Form is a survey creating tool which is not included in Microsoft Office, so that is something that Google Drive has, but Microsoft Office does not. Drawing is the equivalent of Microsoft Paint. As you can see, you can connect more apps to your Google Drive. I have Balsamics Mockups, for instance. Let's take a look at what the average document in Google Drive looks like. As a student, most of the use of Google Drive will come in word processing. Document is a very easy to use program. It has basically the same functionalities as Microsoft Word. You can even download your document as a Microsoft Word doc, so in case your professor demands that it's in Microsoft Word format, you can do that, or you can download the PDF, HTML. It also makes sharing very easy to do. The biggest plus as a student to Google Drive is that you can collaborate on work. You can share the document with others, and it's incredibly easy to do. Right now, my assignment is set as completely private and only I can access it. I can change that quickly with anyone with the link, which all I have to do is provide them the link to the document and they can automatically look at it. Anybody without a direct link will not be able to look at it, or you can just make it public on the web and anybody can see the document. We'll keep it to private for now. You can invite people through their emails, which is incredibly easy to do. Google Drive is incredibly easy to share on Google Drive. As you can see, there's several different platforms you can share it on: Google+, Facebook, Twitter, and email. Google Drive had almost the exact same toolbar as Microsoft Word, and some might say that the simplicity of the Google Drive toolbar is actually much easier to use. You can change your font. I find importing fonts into Google Drive is much easier than Microsoft Word. It's the exact same toolbar as you would see in Microsoft Word almost, and it's very simple to use. Some of the more sophisticated uses of Microsoft Word might be lost on the Google Drive. Word processing software, if you are looking for a highly specific table to put in, as you can see, there are not a ton of customizable options from the get-go. So, whereas you lose highly specific processing, you can make up for it, and that it's incredibly easy to use software. As a student, Google Drive is an invaluable piece of free software. Microsoft Word retails for $80 in MSU's Computer Store, whereas Google Drive is completely free. Support for Google Drive can be found all over online, almost as much as Microsoft Word, if not more. I hope this review helped you to consider Google Drive as a viable Office suite to use as a student.